live on NRL.com. The Sharks running left to right on your screen, and the Rabbitohs coming up with the football, and they're being pushed back. Good tackle over the top coming from Sneddon. Had a wow of a game last week, picked up a few tries as well. Look out for his involvement in defence, and he loves to capture attention around the ruck when his side's got the attacking opportunity. So the Rabbitohs here, let's see what they've got in their attacking arsenal. As we mentioned, big boppers of the forward pack. They'll be looking to dominate through the middle. Here's the kick inside the 30. Goes straight down the gauntlet. Taken into the possession here. And this is Seguiaro. Cooper's done well. He's an elusive fullback. Creates great chat from the back. And that's where he is. Right on the halfway line here. Tonight on NRL.com, here's Sheddle. Did well, offloaded the pass. Here's Zaro now. He's with the football. He's taken down here in the middle of the field. So 1.5 minutes gone here. From Darwin, Australia on NRL.com. The defence has to be strong here from the Rabbitohs.
The Sharks player number 21 there, hard man to bring down. Northern Sharks there using football to the left.
Here's Seguiaro again, trying to create a little bit of havoc. If there's ever going to be one man that does create havoc, it is their live wire fullback. So that's where we are, right in the 20-metre zone of the Rabbitohs. Here's Chattel now, coming in off the wing. He'll play the ball right on the 10-metre line. Look for the crossfield kick here. Zaro, he's trying to come up with the football. Can he get the regather? No. Hill, he comes up with it for the Rabbitohs, and he turns defence into attack. Great rugby league early on here in Darwin.
Yeah, that was a great take by the South Darwin winger there, Hill, and puts the South Darwin Rabbitohs on the front foot here, working their way out from the 30-metre line.
Sixth-place Rabbitohs taking on the third-place Northern Sharks here tonight.
Yeah, that player taking 3 defenders to bring him down, Brenton Robinson. Victor Campbell in the dummy half, working that right side.
Loves to cause carnage around the ruck, doesn't he? Victor Campbell is their go-to man to push the Rabbitohs over the halfway line here. Look for the kick. There it is, a little chip and chase. Can they get it back? That's the question. It's going to be play on. Where's the support? They put it on the toe again. The Sharks have got to go back away and field it. And this is Lockie Wright, and I think he's lost the ball.
Yeah, a bit of a knock on there. Great work by the envision by the South Darwin Rabbitohs. Tian Nichols there, putting a little kick through and regathering and going for the second kick.
Well, it was a great little kick. We might be able to see on the replay coming up shortly. He put in the kick. He looked to get it back, but unfortunately for the Sharks, Lockie Wright, the captain, he did his best to go away and come up with the ball, but in doing so, it looks like he's just turned over possession, and what an opportunity now for the Rabbitohs to go on the attack here, 10 metres out from the Sharks' goal line. Here they come, looking to impress early on. Big crowd in. They've brought a lot of their faithful with them. Here's Campbell. Watch out for him. He turns it back on the infield. Here's McLeod. Can he get there? He's held up, is he? He's lost the ball, but it's a penalty. A penalty on the line of the Sharks. Wow, what great pure strength.
Great strength there, and great work there by the defenders, but unfortunately comes up with a bit of a strip call there, and penalty to South Darwin Rabbitohs.
We'll take a look here on the Chemist Warehouse replay. So close yet so far. But here's Campbell. Danger not gone yet for the Rabbitohs. Can they offload? They do. They've got an overlap out here to the left-hand side. Here's Briscoe. He's claimed about a metre out, as you can see. Campbell in a dummy half. Now, that will bring a penalty, wouldn't it, any day of the week? No. Well, the referee was right on the spot, and he has said that it's just come loose.
Yeah, it's unfortunate there for the South Darwin Rabbitohs. They're in a good attacking position, but comes up short with a knock on there.
credit where credit's due, and the Northern Hawks there, you know, they could have easily let them over, but that's just playing for the jumper, playing for the side. Have a look at this on the Chemist Warehouse replay.
Yeah, dummy half just a little bit slow there to get that ball out a little bit wider, but yeah, as you mentioned, great online defence by the Sharks.
So the scrum will go down right here on the 20-metre line here. A crowd up over 2,000 or 3,000 in here tonight at NRL headquarters here in the NT. NRL Stadium, great venue, great vantage point from everywhere, great broadcasting facilities. Credit to everyone here.
And two great teams on the field tonight.
Of course, Indigenous rounds. That's what we're rocking tonight here on NRL.com. What a big build-up it's been right throughout Darwin in the Northern Territory and right across Australia. Indigenous round, you've got to love it. In the top end, this is what it's all about. Rugby league at its rawest form. And that's what live streaming does. It just gives that opportunity to click on to NRL.com and watch the footy from right across the globe. Where else can you do that?
Right here, right now, live here at the Northern Territory Rugby League.
So the referee here is going to give the changeover back to the Rabbitohs. Right on their own 30-metre line.
The Rabbitohs are looking, they're looking very good tonight. I know it's only early days in the game, but they're doing good things with the football and defending well at this point in the game.
Now with the wall, of course, tonight, thanks to Charles Darwin University, sitting on 28 degrees. A little bit humid, but hey, it's Darwin after all. It's the Northern Territory.
This is where everybody wants to be at this time of year.
Yes, we're into the dry season up here in the top end. Hasn't rained at all in the last 4 weeks. I wonder that's why they call it the dry season.
It's the dry season, correct.
The crocodiles are out in full swing as well. I'm going for a boat ride tomorrow, actually, to see a crocodile. I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, excellent.
On the Adelaide River.
Hope you enjoy yourself. Don't fall in.
I'll tell you what, NRL on a Saturday night, crocodiles on a Sunday.
Mate, makes for a perfect weekend.
It is. You coming with me?
No, not this point in time.
Rugby league. The best sport on the planet here in the top end. There's a lot of sport up here to compete with, but I'll tell you what, NRL's number one.
Another great carry there by Seguiaro.
Here they go now, straight through the middle of the field. Support on the right-hand side. Are we going to see the first try here in Saturday Night Football? There's a try here. Wow, how good was that? The Northern Sharks splitting the ribbons. And Darwin, the Sharkies fans, they're dancing in the grandstands right now.
Well, that was great. That is excellent work there by the Northern Sharks. The lead-up work by those two players. Number 9.
Talk me through the replay. How exciting is this?
Number 9 just takes the ball to the line, a bit of show and go there. Number 24 pushing up into the board. Thought he might have got pulled down, tackle short of the line, which he has, but momentum takes the big man over to slam that ball down.
That's what it's all about. Snedden rejoicing. The crowd goes up. The stadium, it goes off. All we need now is the fireworks.
Unfortunately, no fireworks this year, but we can maybe work on that in 2024.
Put that on the piece of paper. There we go. The crowd loving that. The Sharkies on fire. And what a start to Chemist Warehouse Premiership of round 5. Here's the kick from right in front. This is easy as it comes in the game of rugby league. And he's got it. Further 2 points here to our Chemist Warehouse Premiership, thanks to the DAPSCO scoreboard with all our updates, of course. Our Channel 9 partner tonight, our official NRL NT media partner. And of course, we'll go around the grounds and check out the other scores throughout the live stream, thanks to all of our great sponsors, which is fantastic. Actually, let's go around the grounds right now. It's been all happening. Yes, let's go. The Darwin brothers, 68, knocked over the Nightcliff Dragons, 14.
Yeah, that was a hard game, that one. Big scoreline. Well done to the Darwin brothers. Nightcliff looking for their second win of the year as well.
Litchfield 28 overcame Palmerston 20 tonight.
Yeah, very impressive score there again by the young Litchfield Bears outfit.
And back here, of course, we've seen the opening try to the Sharkies. Of course, iSponsor giving us our full-time updates. So we see the Rabbitohs here, right on the Sharks 20-metre line. Of course, all the score updates on our Facebook NRL page as well, and Instagram.
Great strong run there by the South Darwin Rabbitohs forward their end. Comes up with the offload.
Yeah, he wants a penalty, and I think he's about to get one here too. Just breaking the footy out.
Breaking the football out, correct.
So the Rabbitohs have a golden opportunity here.
Opting for the 2 points here to get some points on the ball early for the Rabbitohs.
Is that a surprise at all, Darren? Do you think momentum was on their side?
It just all depends on what the captain is thinking, and maybe he got a bit of a signal from the sideline. So points are points in the game of rugby league, and you just don't know where they'll be important later on in this game.
And of course, a shout out to our NRL NT operations manager, Joe McDougall, and husband Robert, watching from Alice Springs tonight. We've got the NT covered.
Yeah, they've been down there in Alice Springs doing all the hard work, a couple of committee meetings, and even had Robert there marking the lines there at the Anzac Oval. So well done there, Robert.
He's had the paint out.
He's had the paint out.
Good stuff. And that's what it's all about, isn't it? I mean, where would we be in the great game of rugby league without the tremendous volunteers that we have?
Yeah, without our volunteers in the rugby league circles, things wouldn't get done. Here we go. Victor Campbell just studying.
So Victor Campbell, that's his mission. Brings it back around. It's a beauty. The Rabbitohs on the scoreboard. 6 points to 2. 12 minutes gone. Our Chemist Warehouse Premiership live from the NT on NRL.com. Saturday football in full swing here in the top end. And stay up to date, folks, with all things rugby league in the territory via nrlnt.com.au, NRL NT Facebook, and check out our Instagram, NRL NT Instagram. And the Channel 9 Darwin game of the round live streamed on NRL.com website, so we are looking forward to having rugby league fans, aren't we, Darren, from all over the world watching our games every week.
Yeah, tune in. We're here live every Saturday.
So a penalty here to the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, great carry by that front row again for the South Darwin Rabbitohs, claiming himself a penalty as well, so moving them up the field.
So a good kick for touch. That's where we are, right on the halfway line here. The tackle coming there from Clinton Shettle, and they drive him over the sideline. Well, the Rabbitohs there. Wow. Wondering what happened.
Yeah, we learnt that from a young age, from our coaches, that sideline is definitely not your friend.
What about the volcanic joy from the Shark supporters?
Yeah, great work there by those three Northern Shark supporters. The first two tacklers just held him up and waited for support to drive him over that sideline.
Just a monstrous tackle with great impact. That's why we love NRL NT footy. So the Sharks here hanging on by 4 points here. The Devsco scoreboard Just checking in with our Charles Darwin University weather wall, still hovering around 28.6 degrees. A slight breeze behind the Sharks in the first half. Good hands needed to be. Unfortunately, the Rabbitohs, they pounce and turn defence into attack. Referee was okay with that. We'll get up and play the ball. Wow, from one end of the field to the other.
Yeah, that's out there. Rabbitohs number 9, Victor Campbell. There's only one of them, but he seems to be everywhere on that field tonight.
Oh, he's had a massive impact since the get-go here in Indigenous round. Been one of their best so far for the Rabbitohs.
He has been. Just looking at his options there, left or right. He's gone to the right side to Tian Nichols, moving that ball to the right side.
Well, they love to throw it around, don't they?
Yeah, they love to throw it around.
That was Beauregard. Back through the middle. Look for the kick chase. It was a ricochet. Cleaned up well. Tackle over the top. Hit him with everything. And Tyson
Twos, yep.
Yeah. Small in stature, but big in heart and ticker.
Yeah, he's a very strong player, Tyson.
Up the short corridor. The palm. Immediate impact.
Yeah, he's been a war horse for the number 19 for the Melbourne Sharks for quite a number of years now.
Here's Clinton Chattel. Taking 3 rabbits on the back.
Amy Mick there in the dummy half.
Good dummy, good run, support coming. They come down to the fullback. A great big gap unfolded for the Sharkies. Are they about to capitalise here? Mick, no, hold on, there's a penalty against the run of play. Well, the Rabbitohs, what a relief, and now there's back chat, and he's marched him another 10.
A little bit of ill-discipline there by the Sharks, so, and we've got a 10-minute sin bin here.
And now he's put him into the sin bin. So Brian Carlton just watching Lockie Wright being sent to the sin bin here, and he doesn't want to go. He's just telling the referee his side of things. So there we go. So they're down to 12 men now. Incredible stuff here, and the Rabbitohs will shoot for touch here, Darren, about 30 metres out from their own goal line.
Yeah, I think that Northern Sharks player into the sin bin was the number 6, Brent Crisp.
Yeah. So they're down to 12. Been a fiery start. Crowd on the edge of their seat here. And Saturday night football. It's the Chemist Warehouse Premiership, live from Darwin. Good solid start for both sides. Both sides have certainly had their fair share of possession.
Yeah, as you mentioned earlier, the South Darwin Rabbitohs looking for their first win of the year, but they have recruited well, and they are a dangerous team.
Hit us up on Twitter as well. Let us know what you think about the NRL/NT Premiership. Let us know what you think about this powerful run. Oh, what about that? A supersonic effort there by the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, that Rabbitohs number 19 is going to do some damage early for the Rabbitohs.
So danger knock on here. He's through. Oh, he's been taken away from the footy, but the referee here, he's going to give a penalty here to the Rabbitohs, and he's still on his back there. Through. Well, welcome to the NRL/NT.
Welcome to the NRL. Looking at the number and looking at the player's face, it was Tian Nickel.
Yeah.
Trying to put a little kick through there, and unfortunately ran into a shoulder.
So he's going to call over a Sharks player here. Now, they've got the penalty 20 metres out from the Sharks goal line. Now, they were in an identical position a few moments ago, and they went for 2. Let's just keep an eye on what the coach and the captain decide to do here. So let's just repeat here. We've had some controversy in Saturday night football. There's a Sharks player sent to the sin bin, and they're down to 12 men.
Down to 12 men. I think this time around we might see the South Darwin Rabbitohs retain that football and go on the attack and look for the try.
So down to 12. They've got the momentum here, the Rabbitohs. We've got time off. Let's let's not forget the conditions, still hovering around 29 degrees.
Yeah, referee's heading back into position there, so they're definitely going to keep the pressure on here.
So Campbell takes the tap. Are the Rabbitohs looking for first points here as far as the try-scoring ability goes? They're confident. Look at that confident pass. Oh, they had the right idea. It was just too much of a floater.
Yeah, could have just easily went through the hands there and get the ball to the winger, but went the quick way. Unfortunately, it didn't work out for him this time around, but I'm sure you'll see that pass written up later on.
Open rugby league, attacking rugby league, chancing their arm, taking gambles. That's what rugby league's all about up in this end of the world. And in general, that's what rugby league is about. That's why we love it.
Yeah, it is. You know, it's only early on in the game at the moment, so
the crowd want a penalty and they've got it here. So they're going to take the quick tap here, the Sharks, but the referee's going to say come back. Now, that's one of my pet hates in rugby league at the moment. I mean, years ago, the referee would have just went on with it, but now, 9 times out of 10, they call them back.
Yeah, let's just slow it down and let the referees and everyone get into position, and then we'll go from there.
It's modern rugby league. Good kick for touch here. A great kick for touch. They found the line 20 metres inside the South Darwin Rabbitohs end of the field. Give him back now to Hill. He only knows one way, and that's straight and hard towards the sticks. It's a testament of his character there to stand in the tackle. Give him back away now to hit a gun. So a fantastic opportunity here to come up with their second try of the evening. Can they get it? Here's Chattel. He'll get there. That's a try to the Sharks. Too big, too strong, and just too good. Clinton Chattel, he crosses for the second try to the Sharkies.
Yeah, he's a hard man to bring down. Clinton close to the line, and he just showed his strength and his power right there to get that ball down for the Northern Sharks.
Oh, yeah. Here it is here on the Chemist Warehouse replay. This is where it started, 20 metres out from the Rabbitohs goal line. It was just great hindsight. Look at this beautiful ball off the hip, Hall distributed. It went out wide, and Chattel backed himself, backed his body, backed his strength, and backed his experience to get the second try.
Sometimes you see a lot of these front row forwards, they just get the ball and all they want to do is run hard and run straight. But this time we're seeing number 10 there, Adam Hall, just distribute the ball out to his quicker, faster paced winger, and there's 4 points there straight away for the Northern Sharks.
Oh, what a great picture that is. The floodlights are on. And this man on the screen right now, they don't come much tougher in the game of rugby league than this.
I think this is here's a Northern Sharks junior. His name is Brody Bodina, up-and-coming rugby league player coming through the junior ranks of the Sharks.
The halfback with the most difficult kick of the night so far, just to the right-hand side of the post. So no change here on the scoreboard. It's the Sharkies over the Rabbitohs by 10 points to 2. Saturday Night Football live on NRL.com.
Yeah, great work there by the Sharks just to keep that scoreboard ticking over. But South Darwin Rabbitohs are well and truly in this game. Unfortunately, not patient at this time in the game, but I'm sure we'll see some points from those guys throughout the game.
Yeah, I mean, if you were the coach, Darren, at the moment, of course, William May is the coach of the Rabbitohs. What sort of message do you think you're getting out to the troops?
Well, I think you're just saying to your troops just to be patient and just treat that rugby league ball like gold.
Yeah. And that's exactly what it is, isn't it? You know, there's a long way to go. We're only 23 minutes into the first half of football.
Correct. And the old saying is, you know, you control that rugby league ball, you control the game.
They're going to go for the short one here, and they've got it back. So Campbell, what great hindsight to go short. They thought that the Sharkies were a little bit napping, and they've identified it, and they've come up with the goods.
Yeah, one of the South Darwin Rabbitohs pet plays, that one. Always Dusty Briscoe Briscoe is always there for that tap back, week in, week out.
Here we go, a little bit of niggle here in the middle.
Big man against small man here. Brenton Robinson and the life member for the Sharks, Tommy Gunn.
Chattel's in there as well, so we've got Chattel's just getting told here by, looks like, Wassamo, that he just wasn't happy with how he got treated.
No, correct.
It's Indigenous round, of course. As I mentioned, there's been an almighty build-up here in Darwin heading into this clash. A lot of coverage, of course. And that's why the crowd's here in its absolute element tonight. Touch judges are in.
It seemed like a lot of pushing and shoving there, but it's great to see the referee and touch judges in nice and early just to disperse that group coming together. Just having a discussion here. Yeah, here we are, South Darwin Rabbitoh player being called out.
Chat there to Briscoe.
Briscoe is there as well as big number 18, Brenton Robinson. He's finding himself 10 minutes in the sin bin, Brenton.
So Brennan's been marched 10 minutes. So now the Rabbitohs find themselves down to 12 men. And the Sharks are still playing with 12 as well, but they should be coming back to 13 very shortly.
It won't be too much longer before that Sharks player is back on the field, and they'll be at full strength.
So 12 on 12 at the middle is Chattel. What's the referee going to do? Just a bit of a caution on the run.
A caution, yeah. Can't be the second or third person coming in, so a bit of a warning there. Keep all the players on their toes.
So the Sharks here coming away with the penalty. And what an opportunity now. Just over 15 minutes remaining in the first half of footy to come down to this end of the field and go on another attacking raid. A rapid run there by Chattel. He was nimble, he's swift. It's also a bit of a dasher. Taken down here by the clash over the top from the Rabbitohs. Big forward in McLeod. Look at this.
Yeah, the Sharks forwards just settled up, but those Rabbitoh defenders are up for the challenge also.
The Sharks here leading by 8 points. Wouldn't they love nothing more to offload? Well, they did offload, and that's just frustration there from Sneddon just kicking that ball away.
Yeah, because they're in a good attacking position here. Pretty experienced person, player number 19, Tommy Gunn, should have just held that ball and waited for the next play.
Here it is here on the replay. And that's the face of frustration there.
Yeah, there's a fine line between, that catching that pass and scoring a try to just falling forward. So,
but that's what the Sharks are renowned for, isn't it? A little bit of that razzle, a little bit of that dazzle.
It's good to see South Darwin Rabbitohs keeping their composure in defence.
So the Rabbitohs here, that's where we are, coming off their own 10-metre line. Looking to implode further up towards the halfway line and get out of their red zone. What a shot! An absolute corker. And that man again in Sneddon. Well, he was frustrated a minute ago, but now he's psyched up.
Yeah, we're looking to make up for that little mistake that happened a minute earlier. So, job well done there by Sneddon. Here we go, Sharks looking to spread the ball wide here.
Good tackle there by Wright. The Sharkies taken down there by Medina as well. Looking for the little chip and chase here, but I think it's just got a little bit too much depth. And Chattel, he's got power to burn. Can he offload? What a return with the kick.
Yeah, a couple of players there injured in the background. Tian Nickel that put the original chip and chase over the top, and I think that's big Aiden Hall on the ground also clutching at a right knee.
just what a great spectacle for Saturday night football. The Chemist Warehouse Premiership. Haven't we seen some big tackles, some scintillating tries, and some supersonic efforts?
Yeah, both teams well in this contest, showing exactly what they can do as a football team. And his scores at 10-2 to the Northern Sharks.
So there's only 8 points in it, but this is a danger time now, one might say, for the Rabbitohs, as the attack will eventually come back to the Sharks. But we've got time off here. The trainers are out there. Medical assistance is needed. We're just trying to identify one of the...
That's young Tian Nichols on the ground there for the South Darwin Rabbitohs. Put that little chip over the top, and looks like he might have picked up a collarbone injury here, using the football jumper as a sling.
As you can see there from the NRL NT flags in the background, the wind is behind the Rabbitohs in the first half of football here, so that will be to the advantage of the Sharks in the second half. Just waiting for the play to clear the field. We hope he's okay.
Yeah, it was a nice kick over the top from Tim, but unfortunately those two defenders were well in their right to go through and finish off the tackle, and we see them with the ball now on the attack.
For the Sharks fans, they'd love nothing more to get another try here. Don't you love local footy here in the Northern Territory? Here's the attacking play out the back door. The Shark keeping it alive. Good tackle over the top. There's your man again, Campbell.
He's everywhere, Victor Campbell.
That time it was Pearson. Here's McKillop. He thunders inside the 10. Here's Snedden. Dishes it up. What a hit.
Big tackle there. Big man on big man there. Big collision.
And the referee has said a penalty here.
Yeah, he might be just leaning forward with his leg there while the player was trying to play the football. Here we are, the Sharks in a good attacking position here, a metre out from the try line. Snedden in the dummy half.
Well, take a look how close they are from that white chalk. Snedden burrows, can he get there? Oh, he nearly did a Luke Prittis from 20 years ago on the Penrith Panthers. Danger knocked on here for the Rabbitohs. Big back line. Sigiaro. Here's Pearson. He offloads it. Zaro for the line. Did he go into touch? He did. What a try-saving tackle.
Yeah, touch-upper's got his flag up here. Jolly on the spot.
An incredible tackle that has prevented the Sharks' try. Well done to the Rabbitohs. Let's go to the Chemist Warehouse replay. Keep an eye on this. Look at this beautiful ball, but look at the cover coming into the screen right now. The touchline is coming into the shot. Bang! Get out of here.
Yeah, that was very close. A lot closer from the replay than live. So we carry on.
Hey, Darren, do you want to go to the bunker?
The bunker? I'll referee's call on this one.
Yep. Play onto the Rabbitohs.
Yeah, we got the correct call there.
You did, indeed. So the Rabbitohs survive that onslaught from the Sharkies, and that keeps them in the contest. This score could well have been a lot more, but it's just been the Rabbitohs' defence.
Victor Campbell special here, a 40-20 attempt here.
Oh, he's bombed it at the back. Zigiaro, an unforced error. I'll tell you what, he doesn't make many, but he could well truly get the Rabbitohs back into the contest here. Look at this.
Victor Campbell looking for a 40-20. Doesn't get the 40-20, but the next best thing would be a opponent's knock on, and that's what he's come up with. South Darwin Rabbitohs here now in good attacking position. 25 metres out from their own try line. Got to be patient here.
Hope you're enjoying this, folks. Tonight from the top end, you're with Peter Jolly and Darren Benaway in the NRL.com commentary box. NRL NT. doing great things up in this end of the world. Check us out on Facebook, content galore. Getting to know the players behind the tackle and behind the runs.
Yeah, great work there. Two-man tackle by the Northern Sharks. South Island Rabbitohs here on the attack.
Look how close they are from the Sharks' goal line. But the Sharks, they're swarming around the Rabbits.
Yeah, the experienced Victor Campbell there in dummy half. Takes the left-hand option.
They've lost it here, the Rabbits, have they? Was it helped out? Was it put down cold? Let's keep an eye on the referee. Says that it's just come out free.
Straightforward knock on again in a good attacking position, but you've got to take your chances here.
I just sense that the Rabbitohs, they're going to just do something out of the box very shortly.
They've looked to go wide, they've looked to go short, but maybe just setting up for the next play.
So will they go with the big push here from the scrum? Just over 9.5 minutes remaining here in the first half of footy. The Dabsco scoreboard. Sharks in control, leading by 8 points here. Just over 9 minutes remaining in the first half of football. Here's danger.
A good run there to get the Sharks out of danger.
Swifty was nimble, wasn't he? Very deceiving.
Yeah, that was Bailey Zaro coming all the way over from his opposite wing there.
Just trying to sneak away, wasn't he? Here's Mick now with the footy. As we approach the halfway line here. Live tonight from TRL Stadium here in Darwin. Just outside the 40. But a good kick over the top, splitting the fullback and the winger. The ball's going to sit up here in goal. So there's danger here for the Rabbitohs. Can they get back into the field of play? The Sharks swarm. We're going to have a goal line dropout. What a great kick chase.
Yeah, great kick chase there. You know, the kick was spot on. But you need those defenders following through. And there they were, 1, 2, 3, 4 defenders there to push that South Island Rabbitoh back into the in goal there. So drop out there now. That was Dylan Barragood.
Well, he was, you know, I feel sorry for him in a way because he was just hoping that ball would roll and roll and roll all the way back to NRL NT headquarters.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we just know that the rugby league football can do amazing things, and this has resulted in his side being on the defence again. Here's Bordener again with the footy. Just out from half-time by about 8 minutes here on the Dabsco scoreboard. Here's a chance. There's an offload. There's another one. The try in the corner to the Sharkies. Well, we just spoke about that goal line dropout. The kick led to the try.
Yeah.
Incredible passage.
Yeah, that was that same player again, the big front rower, number 10. Just gets the ball, does not tuck the ball under the arm. He gets it down in two hands and just sets that outside player up perfectly to score his try.
Here it is here on the Chemist Warehouse replay.
Two-hand carry.
The big palm, the big don't argue, the offload. Forwards offloading like that. Have you seen that anywhere else in NRL football? You do,
mate,
but not much.
Mate, it happens everywhere around Australia, but it's good to see it happening live here at the NRL NT round 5 match between the Sharks and the Rabbitohs. But good lead-up work and a good finish there by the Sharks player, number 3.
And our referee tonight, Johnny on the spot in Jason Woodman. Assisted by his touch judges tonight in Zach Knott and Marcus Steinhardt.
Yeah. As we know in rugby league, games don't happen unless you've got good officials and good volunteers, and those 3 guys are at the top of the game.
Yeah, don't we have some great officials in NRL footy? It's a tough gig.
It's a tough gig, yes.
There is a definite shortage in different pockets around Australia. But it's a rewarding career, and if it's one that you would love to get on board with, definitely get in contact with your local association and they'll be able to put you on your way to becoming the next big referee. And haven't we seen some big referees in NRL? Like Billy Harrigan,
sure
Annesley, Greg McCullum going back 20, 30 years ago, Eddie Ward.
And there's a lot of us out there who get along in the years, but we never want to stop or retire playing rugby league. But if you do, this is the next big step to become a referee, because you're fresh out of the game and your knowledge of the game is what the Referee Association are looking for at the moment.
Exactly right. Knowledge is power. Doesn't matter if you're a player or an official, just get on board. A rewarding career awaits. And just like your junior rugby league club, well, there's plenty of opportunities there to get involved as well. So why don't you get back playing unreal footy with real mates? With club tackle or tag options available, there is an option for everyone. Head to playrugbyleague.com to find out your nearest club.
Is that short kick-off again?
That ball again.
Great work. Rabbitohs coming up with the regather there.
Whoever invented the rugby league ball, we take our hat off to them. Delivering the unexpected on every bounce. So that's where we are for the Rabbitohs. They'd love nothing more than a try leading into the break here, and they might just get it. Oh, they're brought down a metre away.
Great work there. Great carry there by that number 18.
So
Robinson.
So Campbell goes short. He's a little whippet, isn't he, the number 9? Here he is again. Here's the kick to the in goal, but this time picked up by the Sharks. Now they turn defence into attack. Razzle dazzle over the halfway. Great tackle. What an epic tackle there by the Rabbitohs, right on the halfway line. There on McKillop. Now there's another one sent to the bin. So the Rabbitohs are down to 11 men here on Saturday Night Football. But that was just absolutely epic. Epic NRLNT.
Electrifying pick up there. So we had the little kick through there, and a great pick up by the Northern Sharks to get them downfield, and puts them now in a good attacking position.
With Peter Jolly and Darren Menaway in the NRLNT commentary box. Hope you're enjoying this, folks. Live and exclusive. Spread the word, share the pictures, share the stories on NRLNT Facebook, and of course NRLNT Instagram, and hit us up at nrlnt.com.au. Your one-stop shop in 2023 for all your information regarding NRLNT Rugby League. Vidana goes short. Here's a chance. Here's right. Throws the dummy. Shaddle wants a double. Did he stay in the field of play? He thinks he did. And the referee is going to give it again. Shaddle gets his double. And the Sharks, they've gone bang, bang right before the break.
Yeah, big and strong. Just the Northern Sharks just setting it up well. Their big players just carrying the ball forward. Finding their front. Quick play the ball, and Shaddle is jolly on the spot once again.
Have a look at this again on the replay. Look out for Shaddle. He's about to come into it. Sigiaro, spectacular. Right, brilliant. Look at that. That's not easy, but the best. They make it look easy.
Chattel had a bit of work to do there. Not only just did he have to reach back for that football, but again, straighten up and swivel around and get that ball down over the try line. So well done to Chattel.
And Brent Chris, there he is with the footy in hand. What do we got? We got about 2.5 minutes remaining in the first half of scintillating football here in the Northern Territory. 20-2. The Sharks. Don't go thinking at home for 1 minute that the Rabbitohs are out of this. They're not.
No, definitely not. I think both teams have had a good 50% of the football and both been in good attacking positions, but Sharkies have come up with the points at the moment.
Yes, 18 points is a lot in rugby league, but we just know what the Rabbitohs are capable of. So stay locked to NRL.com. Here's Chris from the touchline. A face of concentration. Kicking into a breeze. He keeps it low. He's got it from the touchline. Incredible kick.
Yeah, great sideline conversion there by Brent Crisp. Great rewards.
Mate, when you're on, you're on. And he's on tonight. The Sharkies up by 20 points here at TRL Stadium here in the top end. Thanks to the Dabsco scoreboard. It's had a workout so far tonight.
Yeah, it's had a workout, but again, South Darwin Rabbitohs just need to keep their composure, make it through to half-time in the game. Second half is 0-all.
Exactly. And the Rabbitohs here, they know that they're not in any rush to get back to halfway as the clock continues to tick down here tonight. Yeah, our great sponsors, Chemist Warehouse, Dabsco.com.au, for integrity and experience. Your quality guarantee. Doing a great thing, giving us all our scoreboard updates. And of course, Channel 9 in Darwin, our official NRL NT media partner. And of course, they'll be taking all of the highlights on Monday night's news service. A great service, an eye sponsor, of course, when we go around the grounds. So that's the end of the first half here on Saturday night football from the top end. The Sharks go to the break by 22 points to 2. The Northern Territory. You'll never know if you ever go. What a great place. And rugby league is alive and well. And it's all in front of the Rabbitohs, but anything is possible. And they're going to go for the short one here. Did it go the required distance? It didn't go the 10, but the referee here, what's he saying? He's going to give a penalty here to the... Yeah, penalty. So what do you think the coaches would have said to Darren at halftime?
Look, I think just focus on just the 1%ers, just to do the little things right and control the football.
Just the basics of footy.
It's the basic game of rugby league. Get from one end of the field to the other and 6 tackles.
Yeah, great to have Darren Menaway in the broadcast box. But the Rabbitohs looking promising here. It's the equation. They know what's required. And as Darren mentioned, it's just a simple game of footy, but points have to come pretty soon.
Yeah, we see the South Darwin Rabbitohs with one of those tricky kickoffs again and happen to come up with the football, so here they are.
Wasn't held. The referee has said play on here. And that ball's on the deck. It's going to be play on here. The referee has said now there's a knock on. Our man with the whistle, of course, Jason Woodman. Well, I thought he was going to play the advantage there, but he's called it back. And we'll see a scrum go down in the middle of the field. Here it is on the Chemist Warehouse scoreboard replay.
Yeah, good strong carry there by that South Darwin number 19, but even better defence by the Sharks. So online defence sees an error made by the Rabbitohs.
Northern Sharks here. We're about to... Oh, I think they've lost the ball here.
Yeah, a bit of a knock on there by Damien Mick at the back of the scrum there. So not a familiar position for him in the past, but South Darwin Rabbitohs now find themselves with a scrum free 10 metres out from their own try line. So good start to the Rabbitohs.
So the Rabbitohs here. It's been all them as far as the possession goes in the second half. But now, well, you don't see that often in the game of rugby league, losing one into the scrum, but now they've got it back.
Yeah, one-on-one.
Wow.
One-on-one tackle, and it's a bit of a messy play for both teams, but we find South Darwin Rabbitohs with the ball again. Must come up with some points in this set.
Well, it happened many times. Here we go on the replay here. The referee there just saying play on in Jason Woodman, but that is a rarity in the modern game of rugby league.
Yeah, it is a scrum feed against the put in of the football. Injury to Victor Campbell here. I went to dive on the loose ball. He might have a little bit of a arm injury here.
Well, this would be an absolute devastating blow if he has to come off the field. He's been one of their best tonight.
Yeah, he's a live wire week in, week out for the Rabbitohs. I think he's a strong contender, so I think he'll try his best to continue on.
As you can see there from our pitches, trainers go over with him. They're just having a bit of, looks like it could well be picking up the binoculars right now.
Yeah, picking up the binoculars, mate.
Where would we be without the 10x80s?
Yeah.
And it looks like it could be his right knee. But we'll just keep an eye on it as the Sharks players just get a bit more hydrated from the trainer. These tough conditions.
You're going to rewrote my medical certificate too, mate. I said problem with his arm, and here it is, a problem with his leg. So none more comments from himself medically.
Oh, mate, I'll tell you what, anatomy, it's a difficult thing. That's probably why me and you are not doctors or nurses or medical staff, and don't they do a great job here?
Yeah, they certainly do.
Right across the Northern Territory. A shout out to all our medical staff and our volunteers in rugby league right across in enormous platform here in Australia. But that is an absolute sad sight, and we wish him all the best here from every club, no doubt endorsing that. We hope that he's going to be back playing on the field in the not too distant future, because without him, wow, that's just a big blow.
Well, they were losing Victor Campbell here. Positive for South Darwin Rabbitohs is the injured player Tian Nickel that came off earlier. He's back on the field now, and he's resuming his position in the half. So great positive there for the Rabbitohs.
So Campbell hobbling off. I don't know if we can pick up a shot of Campbell coming off. See if we can pick up that shot as the play's about to get back underway here. But the trainers have still got him either side. Not putting too much pressure on his knee. There he is there. Great work from our cameraman. And that's it. That's the picture. That's so great. But he'll be back. And we'll keep you updated throughout the week on all the injury news on nrlnt.com.au, and of course on our socials, on Facebook and Instagram. So the Rabbitohs, they might be without Campbell, but they've got a great opportunity here. Fu goes the dummy half. Good strong inroad. Taken down by Mick.
That's Tian Nichols there.
Yeah. Can they get there on this occasion? Close.
Just short of the line there.
Gee, right on the goal line here. Can they come away with points? The ball's on the deck. Well, that was athleticism at its best there by Sneddon. He's put the right boot out and he's got it back. Now we see Sigiaro. He offloads it. It's razzle dazzle. They're back to the halfway line. What a great run by the fullback.
Yeah, great run there. Great support play.
Well, he was just dodging and bypassing.
We've got another guy in the sin bin here, again, laying all over the player after the tackle's been made.
Well, let's go to the replay. Just check out this tremendous run up the middle corridor. The support is there. Sigiaro. What about that? Chiming in from the back. And now another Rabbitoh.
Yeah, into the sin bin, just slowing down to play the ball there. So,
well, he's put a few to the bin tonight, our referee in Jason Woodman.
That was a Rabbitohs Tyson Twos that finds himself in the sin bin. So Rabbitohs again down to 12 players.
And don't forget, Darren, we're going to give you another job tonight, mate. I know you love your jobs. I know you love your jobs. Of course, we're coming up with the player of the match tonight, thanks to the Soul Essence on the Bay, doing great things here locally. Soul Essence on the Bay. Our player of the match tonight will pick up a $100 dinner voucher.
A $100 dinner voucher. That is excellent. We can't vote for ourselves, can we? I'm feeling a bit peckish at the moment, but no, there's quite a number of good performers here we've seen in the first 40 minutes, and as we go into the second half, it's going to be a hard choice.
Mate, a $100 dinner voucher. That's you're right. I wonder if they do a midnight snack. We might duck down after here. What do you reckon?
Yeah, Soul Essence. Yeah, it's a new place down at Cullen Bay, I believe, and it's doing
great things.
Yeah.
Isn't it great to see hospitality back, of course, with the big COVID break? You know, everyone was, you know, well, the airports were closed, weren't they?
Everything was closed.
But just walking the streets today in Darwin, the tourists are back. The economy, well, it seems like it's pumping. And I'll tell you what, half of these tourists tonight, they're here watching on from the Western Grandstand. Of course, it's a big party atmosphere in Darwin this weekend, where they've got a lot of music festivals as well.
But music festival based in the grass. So,
have you been to that?
I haven't been there myself, but I know quite a number of my rugby league players this week has definitely attended.
And of course, if they're not dancing there at base of the grass, they're dancing here tonight. If you're a Sharkies fan in the grandstand, seeing some tremendous rugby league tries. But it's, you know, of course, we want to also acknowledge, the NRL NT acknowledges the tremendous support of rugby league up in this end of the world from the Northern Territory government. And speaking of major attractions coming to Darwin over the next couple of months, we've got the Grand Prix, we've got the horse racing, the Darwin Cup is on the doorstep. But rugby league tonight.
Yeah, you might see on the screen there's a bit of a break in play at the moment, but towards the airport end road, we do have an injury, so that's what the hold-up is at the moment.
We might be able to get a shot. I'm just going to see if we can pan down to the southern end of the field to let our viewers know why we've got an extended break here. The stretcher looks like it's come out of the dressing sheds, and as we can just pan to the right, looks like we might have a considerable amount of time off here. Of course, the players' safety and well-being is at the forefront of everything that we do here in the NRL NT. And we've stopped the clock with just over 6 minutes gone here in the second half of footy. And it might be
it's great work here. The injured player is just sitting up now. I believe that is that same player that come on recently, Ian Nicol. Unfortunately, picked up another slight injury here, but he is sitting up.
So that's great news, sitting up there down on the southern end of the field. As the Rabbitohs here, well, they're having a chat amongst themselves, just asking themselves, what do we have to do to claw our way still back into the contest? There's still a long way to go, and we know that 20 points can come quite quickly.
Yeah, that's right. 20 points with a few tries and a couple of conversions. There's your 20 points right there. So well and truly in the game, the South Darwin Rabbitohs. Again, as you mentioned earlier, looking for their first win of the season. But in saying that it's a long season, so teams just have to hang in there.
So there's the Sharks here, just looking down towards the southern end of the field, just making sure that one of their fellow opposition players is okay. And that is great news. You can see them clapping right now. The stretcher is out there, but it hasn't been used. So that's great. And there's your injured Rabbitoh coming from the field right now. As we come back to the halfway line, the Rabbitohs still in a huddle on their own 30-metre line, but I guess a little bit, they would have been fresh coming out of half-time too, Darren, and this has just slowed down things for the players.
Yeah, it slowed down a bit, and just now continue on for the next 30-plus minutes.
Mate, can I ask you, why do you love rugby league so much?
Why do I love rugby league so much? Look, I've played from a young age right through to the senior levels of rugby league, and again, I retired. I become a referee first, and then I become a coach, and I just love the game. I love working with kids. I love working with adults. Just that whole atmosphere of rugby league.
And mate, as we touched on in the first half, there's so much talent when you retire. It's up to the individual, of course. We might just stick with the play here as the Sharks look to go down to the right-hand side, looking for their first try of the second half. His short still going.
By number 14. Strong run there.
Yeah, it definitely was by Hayden.
Zaro there.
So back away from Mick. Sigiaro offloads. Ordina throws a dummy. Can he get there? He's close.
Yeah, I think Shadow would have been looking for his third try there, but they're being patient here.
Here's the intercepted. Now the Rabbitohs. Will they run out of puff? They're over the 40-metre line. They got to the halfway line. Tremendous tackle. As the Rabbitohs now go to halfway now through Warrison, I think you'll find it is Jared. That's him indeed with the 40, the centre three-quarter. Great tackle there by Virginia. So they're lifting here, the Rabbitohs. We talk about the pendulum in the game of rugby league, don't we?
Yeah, we're seeing really good patience there by that player that took that intercept to get the Rabbitohs down in a good attacking position here. Might have thought he needed to pass that football, but he just took the tackle, and here they are on the edge.
This is where they want to be.
Working the left-hand side of the field. Bit of a mix-up there. Just got to take the ball forward. Here we go.
Yeah, Briscoe did well. Offloaded it at will. So this is where we are. Rabbitohs down by 20. But they got the ball. They're going to go high to the air. This ball's going to bounce. And the turf here in Darwin in the dry season is as hard as a rock. And it bounces up here for the Sharkies. Here we go. A little bit of niggle in that tackle, but the referee said all okay. Here's Shadell now. Try-scoring machine here tonight. Oh, he's got the fumbles though. Push and shove here. Oh, the neighbours are a little bit restless.
Yeah, they needed a bit of a rest there, so the referee just called the knock on there. First one to the Northern Sharks. Looks like the Rabbitohs are scrambling for players at the moment with one in the sin bin, and they only seem to have 11 on the field at the moment.
Mate, all the clubs in the NRL NT, of course, in the Chemist Warehouse Premiership, they all have their own individual stories. But a Rabbitohs story is quite special too, isn't it? Just because, would it be fair to say the Rabbitohs have the most Indigenous, or up there, Indigenous contingent amongst all clubs?
Yeah, look, I think you get a good spread across all the clubs up here in the Northern Territory. So, and you get a lot of clubs with a lot of multicultural players. So you have a spread of all type, different players from different regions of the world. So.
Yeah, everyone doing their little bit to make the game of rugby league the best it can here in Australia. And that's the thing, the pathway system right across our great land is absolutely fantastic. You could be a little fella tonight out the back, in the outback here in the NT, dreaming about coming out here to play on the big stage. And anything is possible.
Yeah, this is where it all starts, at the Junior Rugby League ground, suburban ground, to playing here at the TRL Stadium.
So the referee here has just pulled this one up, but we went out to the clubs throughout the week for the last couple of weeks, and that's the underlining narrative of all of the clubs, is that they look up to the Preston Campbells of the world, the Jonathan Thurstons of the world. Back in our day, of course, it was like Artie Beetson and all of those tremendous Aboriginal players that have graced the paddock. Mate, who did you look up to as a young fella?
Mate, I used to watch Mel Meninga and Noah Nandruku, all those type of guys. And you mentioned, Arthur Beetson, Lara Cora, all those greats of the game.
Ricky Walford as well.
Yeah.
St. George Dragons, great. Didn't he have a turn of speed, of course, Ricky Walford. Peachy as well from the Sharks. I mean, where do you stop?
And I just think at a local level too, for the young kids that are growing up, they might just look to their senior A-grade players here in the local competition and go, I want to be like that guy when I get older.
So the Rabbitohs here, look how close they are, folks. They've lost the ball here, but that was stripped. You can't get away with that when the referee's right in front of you.
It's unfortunate. It's just come loose, but there was two people, into the tackle. Got to be smart here now, the Rabbitohs, looking for the first points of the game, the first try, that is.
The Sharks defence tightens up. The Rabbits inching their way close to the white strip. There's the goal padding.
Yeah, four-man tackle there on the big fella, Brenton Robertson. Just got to play the ball here.
Burrows, they've got there.
You go.
Beautiful stuff. The Rabbitohs underneath the dot. Referee says try. He just caught the napping and went for it and got it.
Yeah, great work there, eh? That's all you got to do is find your front in a game of rugby league and up play the ball. And the dummy half was smart just to scoot through and get that ball over the line for the Rabbitohs with the kick right in front.
Mate, talk us through the Chemist Warehouse replay.
As you can see, he just gets to his feet. Dummy half is having a little look around. He knows exactly where he's going. And just cuts back in there.
Wow.
Yes, good work there. And with a kick right in front, Rabbitohs are right back into this game.
Well, he's the little sneak. Every team's got a sneaky play or a sneaky player. And the Rabbitohs. Every team's got it. What do we got? Just over half hour remaining here on the Dapsco scoreboard.
Yeah, playing well here. South Darwin Rabbitohs back to 12 players, so that's a great positive for them at the moment.
The kick's a beauty from right in front as well. So 28 minutes remaining in round 5 of the Chemist Warehouse Premiership up here in the Dentee. As the Sharks hanging on by 22 points to 8.
Yeah, great work there by the Rabbitohs, just controlling that football. Their hunger was there to just be patient, and they come up front with the try straight under the post there. And with the added 2 points, scores now Sharks 22, South Darwin Rabbitohs 8. Well in this game.
It's a dangerous time here for the Sharkies. You know, psychologically they could think, you know, the Rabbitohs have got a few players out. You know, sin bin, of course.
Yeah, correct.
So this is a danger time. If the Rabbitohs could get up the other end and put some more points on the scoreboard, anything can happen. Good run. Breaking down. The defence here, the Rabbits. Surging. With full power and grunt. This is the Indigenous round, folks.
Yeah, great work, great run there. Good set so far by the Rabbitohs. Just carting that ball up the middle.
Look at that impact. And the Rabbitohs, they just bounce back up.
Yeah, got another wind in their step here.
There goes the kick. And it's going to bounce here. Who's for? Chris picks it up before he offloads. Here's the razzle, the dazzle. Before there's the thump. 2 Rabbits.
Good work there.
Crunch.
And the Sharks player there that Baileys are real dangerous, so they got on top of him pretty quick. Here we are now, Damien Mick in the dummy half, looking to work the right side of the field here. Brent Chris finds a bit of a gap there.
Yeah. And the touch judge just puts his flag up over there next to one of our sponsors, the 4X sign.
Yeah, just started crabbing across field there. Christian had no one to pass to except to the touch judge maybe, but here we are on the replay, yeah.
Of course, the NRL footy, we know we love our NRL footy. Who's your favourite NRL side, mate?
I'm a Brisbane Broncos supporter. Yeah, unfortunately, we've gone backwards over the last few weeks, but again, just like the local rugby league season, it's a long season in the NRL, so back to the live action here.
So that's where we are, right on the 20-metre line. Those coming out of their own end. They're looking for gaps, the Rabbits.
Yeah, good run there, Lee Armstrong taking the ball forward, strong carry. And just bunched here.
Now there's a little knock on, says our man with the whistle. Just cheap ball back now to the Sharkies. As he awards the scrum to them. right on the 20.
Yeah, coach's nightmare there. A great run there, and then just followed up by a little knock on. But we carry on. We go to the next play. Scrum feed to the Northern Sharks here, centre field.
And that's the thing. We don't dwell on it, do we? We just look forward to the next moment.
Yeah, that's exactly right. We just have to move on and move on real quick.
The halfback about to put it in here for the Sharks.
And Brody Bedina.
Here's right. Oh, the ball. If it was going to go to Sheddell, he would have been in the corner, but it was too much.
It was too much there.
And it's gone crashing into row X down on the sideline.
Yeah, the new rules here. The ball just goes into the scrum line there, 20 metres in for a play the ball. There we go, Lockie Wright. Just lets that ball fly.
There's Clinton. Patel picked up 2 tries here tonight, didn't he?
Yes.
He's had a big game, the winger. He's not afraid to come in off the wing and make the impact in the tackling department.
He used to be a big damaging winger, then he went into the forwards for a couple of seasons, and then he finds himself trimmed down a little bit and back onto the wing, where he's really extra dangerous.
A very versatile player in rugby league. As Darren mentioned, can play multiple positions. And at times you need that versatility, don't you? As we see the Rabbits looking to...
Some sneaky metres up the middle there by the Rabbitohs number 11.
Wassamo.
Just shifting the ball here left now.
Very nimble on his feet, wasn't he?
Yeah, another great run there. Great metre pick up here.
So that's where we are. The prop forward kicks. It's high into the air. It has come back to the Rabbitohs. Can they get it back? It was plated by the Sharkies. Let's keep an eye on the ref.
It's still the last. Oh, no, he's called a knock on here.
Well, there you go. How good is it to see a big prop put it up into the air?
Yeah, I think that'd be the first and last time to see him have to go. But, yeah. If you're a big prop and you at least have one go.
Yeah. And there he is, the man that attempted the kick. This goes in the first marker. The short side, they continue to rumble.
Good tackle there. The Rabbitohs muscling up in defence here.
Sneaky Sneeden's got it. He offloads it.
Oh, strong carry here.
Support's coming. Back to Sneeden. Great tackle by the Rabbitohs.
Sneeden, the Tommy gun back to Sneeden. So, yeah, bit of combination happening here now.
They're short to the left, the Rabbitohs. It's just a matter of putting it together. Here's Crisp. Damaging.
Ooh, one more pass. Oh, gets the pass there.
Razzle dazzle. Hot potato.
Still going back.
The referee said play on.
And he's given 6 more.
Wow, what a passage of NRLNT.
Great work there. Just bumbling the ball forward, but keeping control.
And Sigiaro has just come down with it and he's lost it now. He's clutching towards the back of his neck here.
Yeah, he is clutching the back of the neck, but unfortunately he knocked that ball on well before then, so we'll find the scrum. Great to see. He's moving around. He's back on his feet. Medical staff is heading out there now.
I don't know if we can go to a replay of that, but Sigiaro, he was trying to do a Sigiaro, wasn't he?
Yeah.
No, he can. He's a freak. But this time, credit to the Rabbitohs. They were right to it and shut down anything that was coming their way.
Yeah, Rabbitohs scramble defence has been really good in this whole game, despite the score line of 22 points to 8.
So a few interchange players about to come on to the field. And, a round of applause from our spectators in here tonight as the Rabbitohs look to shift it out to the edge. Will this ball stay in the field of play? Let's go back and check out what the referee's saying here. He's going to call the knock on. And it should be a scrum feed here to the Sharks, and that's the way it's going to go. So we're playing for the Soul Essence on the Bay. Player of the match. $100 up for grabs. We'd like to thank them very much their contribution here in the NRLNT, along with all of our great sponsors. We've got a plethora of sponsors on board in 2023, including the Chemist Warehouse, Dabsco School Board. We've got the Charles Darwin University Weather Wall, Channel 9 Darwin, iSponsor, Kick Digital, the Northern Territory Government. We thank everybody for their equal support in making rugby league here in the Northern Territory the best we can get it. Dummying, too big, too strong. Wow, that's how you do it. The gap provoked, straight into it. It opened up, they went to it, and the Sharkies.
That's experienced Tommy Gunn there, just looking up, playing eyes up rugby league, straight through the gap, and finds himself with a 4-pointer as well for the game. Here he is, Brent Cripps just on the mark. You can see Tommy Gunn there pushing to the right. One pass off the tap. Here it is. Strong runner, Tommy. Has been now for a number of years for the Northern Sharks. Life member, as mentioned earlier.
Yep. That's an enormous achievement to get life membership at any level, at any grade, of any competition. But you know, that's what we talk about in rugby league: the moments, the memories, the stories, the narrative that will keep on going on.
Yeah, that's right. You know, we might play for a premiership, and the next goal could be to play 100 games. And after that, mate, to reach a milestone of life membership for any club, it's a high honour.
Yeah, it definitely is. And one that can never be taken away through just pure guts and being the best that you can be in whatever sport you play. Giving that such a prestige accolade from your peers is tremendous. Here's the kick. It's an absolute beauty. Straight over the dot here. So just over 18 minutes remaining here. Saturday night football from the NT. This is the Chemist Warehouse Premiership. And you're watching this live on NRL.com.
We are the South Darwin Rabbitohs just walking up, regrouping. With a scoreline of 28 points, all they need to do is chip away and work on those one percenters.
The Rabbitohs would just like to wish Victor Campbell a speedy recovery.
Yeah, big loss for Victor Campbell throughout the game, but I'm pretty sure he'll be back in a couple of weeks' time. He's a tough player.
So we're back underway in the Sharks from the back fence. This has been a feature of their game tonight. What we're witnessing here. Wow, what a return of the kick. From their own in-goal area back to the halfway line. That was absolutely tremendous footy.
Yeah, great carry there. Northern Sharks just getting into the rhythm.
Where do we start the highlights reel tonight from both sides? And there's another one. This time it's on the Rabbitohs.
It's on the receiving end that time to the Northern Sharks. So, mate, this is a great game of rugby league. Great attack, strong defence.
Well, that's Pearson with the footy. Well, we've seen plenty of rugby league, but to come from your own goal line to where they are now, the Sharkies. What a great advertisement for NRLNT. Here's Sneddon. Sniping around, isn't he? Back to Schutz. He's been strong off in a change bench. Can he get there? He thinks he's got there. Referee says no. Held up. So close yet so far.
He looks a little bit disappointed there. He was sure he had it on the line, but unfortunately, last tackle changeover.
Might be Paul Vorton's son here, Fatty Vorton.
Yeah, I think he's just pulled down short here.
Here he is here. Look, just keep an eye on the line, on the ball. Well, he thought he got it down. The finger went up. Well, he can try again next time.
He can try again next time. There's always another time, a second time.
And the Rabbitohs bustling and bruising in attack. And this is the thing. They're sucking in 2 or 3 defenders at every opportunity from the Sharks. And there's that strip ball. This will bring a penalty.
Yeah. 2 into the tackle there, definitely.
Don't forget, folks, tomorrow morning at 8:30 on NRL.com, we've got the Women's National Championships. The undefeated NT Titans take on Western Australia. He wants his... Well, there you go. Shettle through the dummy. The big don't argue. And he's picked up his hat-trick there, Darren.
Yeah, he's a prolific try scorer, Quentin Chattel, so great work to him.
Well, beautiful stuff. There he is there. One of the most versatile players at the Northern Sharks.
Yeah, he had a bit of a slow start to the season coming through second grade, but here he finds himself back up in the top grade and showing exactly what he's capable of in the last few weeks.
Asking questions in defence and shows all his experience to go underneath the sticks. And that's his hat-trick. Well done.
He's a joint of a man, as you might be able to see on the screen there. He's over 6 foot, he's big, he's strong, and he's pretty athletic as well. So great work on him to pick up 3 tries today.
So Chris from right in front. We'll add the extras. It's a beauty, stabs at it. Another 2 points to the Sharkies. With 14 minutes remaining, they're up by 34 points to 8. But mate, let's talk about the national championships. It's been around now for a number of years, and wow, the NT Titans take on WA tomorrow morning at 8:30, live and exclusive on NRL.com. We can't wait for that one.
Yeah, they've been training extremely hard the last couple of months, so they've been getting together with their coach Leon Cleo and with the assistance of our development pathways manager Duncan McGilvray, and they've really put together a strong squad this year, and hopefully they can go on and defeat the Western Australia crew tomorrow.
Yeah, we wish them all the best from everybody up here in the Territory. Done an outstanding job on their journey.
And I must also mention not just Duncan and Leon Cleo as a coach, all the other support staff that have taken time out from their families as well, and to help out the Northern Territory Titan women.
Referee will call this back and give it a penalty here to the Sharks. Yeah, it's been a terrific ride for the Titans. Of course, one of their clashes, of course, defeating the NRLSA by 32 points to 0. It's a magnificent effort. So don't forget, tomorrow morning, and then what about early today? Overcoming the NRL Victoria, NRL Vic by 28-12. So 3 from 3.
3 from 3, great
Our
effort
NTL
there.
Titans, that's just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure is. And again, as you mentioned, tomorrow, looking for 4 from 4 tomorrow.
And we've got a lot of Instagram posts coming out of Queensland. Guys, check out NRLNT Instagram. We've got training videos, we've got messages coming from the camp. Just a tremendous... They're just having an absolute ball, the girls down there, and they're having a party, but they've got to now, I guess, put away what they've been able to do and just concentrate on tomorrow's. They've got to win tomorrow.
That's correct. But you know, victories don't come without the hard work. But as you said, there's another day of rugby league tomorrow, and big things to achieve. And again, for you listeners out there, it's not too late for your child, for your grandchild to sign up to play rugby league. PlayRugbyLeague.com. Find the Northern Territory, Darwin, and here we are, NRLNT.com.
Yes. Just get involved. That's That's what it's all about. You know, doesn't matter where you're watching tonight from. You might be in Alice Springs or in Catherine or Tennant Creek watching this coverage and thinking, I just want to play rugby league. Well, this is your chance now to just get involved with your local association and make those dreams come true.
Yeah, in our major regions, Darwin, Alice Springs, Nhulunbuy and Catherine, so it's everywhere.
So just over 12 minutes remaining in the clash here on Saturday night footy. All thanks to the Chemist Warehouse. This is the Chemist Warehouse Premiership. As the Sharks here looking again to put their name up in lights. Are they about to do it here, Darren?
Yeah, they're starting to throw the ball around here now. Looking very dangerous.
Inching their way close.
Strong defence there by the Rabbitohs there. 2 defenders into that tackle.
Right in the middle of the field. They're looking again to spin it around. They love this exciting, enterprising, attacking flair. And Sigiyaro, can he get there? He's close. He's claiming the try, but the Rabbitohs have denied him it.
Yeah, there's that strong online defence again by the Rabbitohs. Putting the effort in there to stop that ball from getting to the ground.
That is absolutely tremendous. Here's the crossfield kick, though. The Sharks go high, and he's got his fourth.
He's got his fourth, yep.
Shettles, he was happy with 3, but he's more than happier now with 4.
Yeah, great crossfield kick there by the experienced Brent Crisp. It's not the first time he's done that over the last couple of seasons in the territory.
Incredible effort. He got the ball. He knew what was required and has come down with it. Now, Darren, I'm getting a little bit of vision sent to me now from the girls. And as we look at the replay here, let's just take a look at this again.
Yeah, Shettle.
Pinpoint accuracy. And over he goes.
Yep, Shettle there, pardon the pun. Jolly on the spot.
Oh, and he's loving it here. Check us out on NRLNT Instagram. But I'm just getting a little bit of audio sent from the dressing sheds after today's victory. Just have a listen to this. How excited are the girls? This is what it's all about. This is great stuff. We're just hearing audio from the celebrations. The NRL NT type, they're having a party. That's fantastic. And good luck tomorrow, girls. You'll do the whole entire territory proud. Oh, listen to them going off. That's great stuff there on the coast. And that's what Instagram's all about, bringing communities together and bringing players together. And I'll tell you what, the Sharkies will be echoing those sentiments after this victory in the sheds as well. Here's the kick from the sideline. It looks good. Can it come back around? Just to the left. So no change to the Dabsco scoreboard with 8 minutes remaining. It's the Sharkies up by 30 points. It's 38-8.
Yeah, this is a great turnaround for the Northern Sharks after being defeated in round 4. So, yeah, they're going to be back in the winner's circle here. But I give credit to the South Darwin Rabbitohs for the performance they've put up tonight, despite the score. They've been very, very physical in defence, and they have shown a little bit of excitement with the football, but just come up a little short with a couple of tries there. So here we are, 9 minutes ago.
So on the lines here for Saturday night footy. And we'd just like to acknowledge everybody that's come out to support both of the sides. They're not just their own sides, but the game of rugby league here in the top end. It goes from strength to strength, year in, year out, doesn't it, Darren? I mean, where it's come from to where rugby league is today.
Yeah, definitely.
Through the roof.
Rugby league's, we've got our followers here in the Northern Territory and right across the territory as well. So rugby league's here to stay.
There's a tiny knock on here in the middle of the field. And folks, if you're taking our coverage for the first time tonight, we're back again every week at around 7 o'clock on a Saturday evening. Out of the best rugby league stadium, in my opinion, here in the Northern Territory. And word is out, what tremendous facilities. A lot of money has been invested by the various governments over the years, and we'll take it.
Yeah, we'll take it. It's a great facility, great offices, multi-purpose complex. We've got all the codes wanting to use this stadium here, so we're happy to show it off.
And of course, we only had a few weeks ago, about 3 or 4 weeks ago, the NRL was in town.
Yeah, the NRL was in town. We had the national touch football competition here.
Mate, what does it do for a community when the likes of the Broncos or Parramatta or any NRL team comes to town?
Yeah, in the past we've had to use other venues, not rugby, not the rectangular field, so we've had to use other venues, but it's now really, really good that there's not just here, but clubs have got their own goalposts up. They're good facilities, so we're really, really glad that we can offer these rugby league facilities to clubs.
The first-class stadium, and we see the Sharks putting the foot to the accelerator downtown. Oh, Purcell is being told to come back. Oh dear, he was on his way.
Yeah, he was on his way, but unfortunately off a forward pass. But
yep. And that man was Johnny on the spot, our referee. The world champion, well, I'm going to call them the World Championships tomorrow, but it's officially known as the Women's National Championships, and the world will be watching. And folks, don't forget, NRL.com tomorrow. The undefeated NT Titans take on the WA side. What a clash that's going to be. Credit to everybody who was able to think up the concept. It's been absolute gold for so many to support. Just bringing women's rugby league together at a time when it's just going absolutely through the roof. Participation at an all-time high, and you might be a little girl watching tonight from the outback thinking, I'd like to play as well.
Yeah, the opportunities for females in rugby league and the pathways now is just phenomenal, and you can go as far as you want to go in rugby league female participation.
The sky's the limit in NRL footy. So the Rabbitohs here with just over 4.5 minutes remaining, looking to razzle-dazzle a game with the footy, showing all their skills. A high kick falling into the darkness of the sky and the lights. As the Sharks now come away with it, they rumble their way back over their own 30-metre line. So we have to start thinking about our sole essence of the Bay player of the match here, Darren. $100 dinner voucher.
Yeah, it's going to be a hard call, but I'm sure we'll pick a best on ground.
A number of Sharks players have been standing out tonight. Of course, Clinton Chattel picking up 4 tries. Maybe we can't go past him. 4 tries is a brilliant effort.
Unlucky not to bag himself a couple of extras as well. Yeah. I'm pretty sure he'll be reminded that inside centre.
Here he goes again. Oh, this time the Rabbitohs go back and clean it up. And now they put the foot to the accelerator. Bypassing one, dodging another, avoiding another. Sneaking away like the Rabbitohs do.
Yeah, they do.
So we're on the halfway line here at TRL Stadium. You're with Peter Jolly and Darren Menaway doing great things at the Knifecliff Dragons as well. Great to have Darren in the broadcast box.
Yeah, the old South Darwin Rabbitohs, they have a never-say-die attitude. As we mentioned, they're looking for their first win. But again, rugby league's a game where we come back next week and we do it all again.
The kick will go downtown as the Sharks. Well, that's been their feature of their game tonight too, isn't it? Offloading. And now they streak downfield over the 40-metre line.
Pizarro here.
Shut the gate. I'll tell you what.
Sheddle's looking for 5 here.
He might get
He's
five.
got 5.
Clinton Sheddle, he has picked up 5 tries in the NRL NT.
Oh, and he's given it back.
And he's given it back, so we can only stay with 4. Well, that's just sportsmanship at its
that's
best.
sportsmanship.
He didn't want to hog the show.
Well, you know, whoever gets the man of the match, they can easily give me the Soul Essence voucher also. So
That's a great moment. Let's take a look at this. Where do we replay the highlight from way down inside the 30? Just keep an eye on this. Smoke the burn. Where's the fire department here in the Northern Territory? We need to put the smoke out. Incredible damaging run. The support play came. Sheddle wanted 5. And this is sportsmanship at its best. When he offloaded the ball and said, well, I've picked up enough tonight. It's your turn.
that's right. Rugby league is a team game.
He's not greedy.
No, he's not greedy.
And that's one of the best assets, you know. It's a family-loving game. Players love to offload. Share the love.
Share the love. That's it.
That's what we're doing here in the Northern Territory. We're sharing the
Love.
love.
The love of the game.
The love of the game. The volunteers love it. The sponsors are just absolutely soaking it up. And Japsco and Channel 9 up here. And don't forget, folks, you'll be able to watch all the highlights on 9 News at about 20 to 7 on Monday night.
I think some other forgotten, you know, heroes and volunteers of the game. We'll just go to this after this kick.
But right in front. It's 44-8 with just over 20 seconds remaining.
Yeah, we can't forget our league safe volunteers and also our sports trainer volunteers that turn up week in, week out from under 6s right through to the senior grade, and they're still here now at after 9 o'clock here on a Saturday night. So job well done, and it's always great to see them share that love around to other teams as well, to make sure that we give our injured players the best support possible.
Well, there you go. The music starts up. It's full time here in round 5 of the Chemist Warehouse Premiership. Congratulations to the Sharkies. Too good for the Rabbitohs by 44 points to 8, but take nothing away from South. The Rabbitohs, of course. Gutsy effort. At times they were down and out with players sent to the sin bin.